is I thought Wilmington played great. They threw a three-quarter court press on us, a full court press on us, a 1-3-1 half court, a 3-2, a 2-3, and a triangle and 2. So they threw a lot at us tonight, and I thought we adjusted pretty well. Had a lot of guys play well. Our big guys, especially Pinky, played well. And Paget really played well. James rebounded offensively well. We've got to rebound defensively a little bit better and guard a little bit better. But defensively, we've come a long ways. And you can tell it's starting to click in for them. We still gave up some transition ones and some easy ones, but we got a lot better. And then we had the game in control. We went back to us, our youth, made a couple bad, undisciplined plays defensively, gave them 5 straight points, and then, missed some free throws in there and let them kind of hang around down the stretch. But I thought Wilmington played a great game, and I'm proud of my group. The guys that went in there and that played well.
Mark, what was
There you go. He was here yesterday.
That's right, I was here. Terrell came off the bench to open things up. What kind of caused that, and what was your take on how he was able to respond to that?
You can't ask. Let's go to somebody else. Guys got to do things a certain way, and it's nothing big, but Terrell played his tail off tonight. I didn't even talk about him. He guarded. He was in the stance, he was in position, played shots. One mistake, he let the guy drive around and he went back to his old habits. But, I think the things that happened that transpired for him not to be in the starting lineup today allowed him to play the way. So it's the big picture, okay? And he was going to play. It's nothing big. It's just part of coaching in our relationship. And, the kid really played well. He played well tonight. And had a couple turnovers in the second half, trying to make the right play, and got us going. And I'm just really proud of his defense. That's by far the best he's guarded in my short era. And I watched a little bit of film from last year, and he did a great job. So.
Jeff here and Liz?
Yeah, I want to say for the record, it was my daughter's 8th birthday party yesterday. Okay. So are you a sentimental enough guy that if you would have lost your first game here for Maryland, that you would have looked back years from now and lamented that?
Yeah, I would have, but I didn't feel like we were going to lose ever. Just because our guys have worked so hard in the last 10 days and we've gotten so much better. Wilmington was actually, they've really improved since the last film I watched on them. They've gotten a lot better and showed us a lot of things they hadn't shown leading up to the game. But I expected to win, and I'm not really a sentimental guy. I get emotional, but I'm not really sentimental. But I'm glad we won it. There's no question. And going down to Puerto Rico gives us good feelings going down there.
Liz, then.
Thanks, Coach. Could you speak about the way you felt Faust did? And then just a quick one. Did you ever play against Coach Pearson in college?
No, he's a lot old. No, he was coming. No, we didn't play Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I coached against him. He was at Tulsa, and I was at Wichita State. They beat us pretty good at their place. Just 1 year there. I think they won the NIT championship that year. I thought Nick was just okay tonight. I thought he was pressing. He took some ill-advised shots, which we've been working on. He's got to figure out a different way to score besides shooting jump shots overhand. But I thought defensively in the second half he was tremendous. He did a great job on that kid. And the kid made 2 tough shots on Nick in the first half. So Nick's kind of our guy. I thought Sean Mosley was great defensively. He started out bad with the turnovers, but he was great defensively. So Nick wasn't very good offensively, but Terrell was good, so that helped. And it's kind of been that way in practice. I'm just kind of used to it. You guys aren't yet. Every day is a little bit different for me, and you got to coach the team a little bit differently depending on the day. Nick will be fine.
Coach, James 12-7 tonight. Those are not kind of normal numbers for him. They seem kind of liberating for him. What did you see out of him tonight? What's he been doing differently?
Well, he's playing with confidence. James can score, and we went to the offensive boards. We work on it. We talk about rebounding all the time. A little disappointing in our rebounding. Only out-rebounded them by 6. They made a lot of shots in the second half. We turned it over. That's something to do with it. But you got second chance points. And the thing about James, he's a great passer. the pass he threw to Sean on the back door, which was an adjustment against the way they were guarding us. He made a couple really nice passes out there. He tried to thread the needle in the zone offense a little bit too early in the shot clock when we were trying to protect the lead a little bit there. But now James is coming. He's got to be better defensively. He's become a pretty good team defender. He's got to become a better on-ball post defender.
All right.
Were you pleased with the improvement in taking care of the ball, especially in the second half?
Yeah, I was really pleased, and we ran a lot of sprints this week. We had our offensive emphasis of the day was second loss of ball, so anytime someone turned it over a second time, the team ran. And then that adds up pretty quickly. So we ran a lot of sprints early in the week, and then the guys got a little bit more careful with the ball, made better decisions. And yeah, we only had 4 in the second. We started at 5 in like the first 5 minutes of the game or something like that. And then we were much better. But I expected us to be a little bit nervous tonight. And yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's a step. We got to keep taking steps, and that's a big step for us right now.
2 or 3 more, Patrick, that day.
Rendleman, number 2 for them, is a
Yeah.
pretty strong guy, and you guys really seem to limit their interior options quite a bit. How happy were you with the collective interior team?
Well, I thought Ashton Fankey was really good defensively. Barron did a pretty good job. He's athletic and fouled too much. We did a great job on him. He had a favorite move that we really made him go to a counter move. He made it on us, but I was okay with that. Our guys listened to the scouting report. We were really on him about the scouting report, something we take very seriously. And, big guys did a good job of listening to the scouting report and guarding that kid.
Coach, could you tell me how you felt coming out of the tunnel for the first time, knowing that Lefty and Gary had done the previous?
Well, those 2 never enter my mind.
No.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to sound like I didn't care, but I just was another game. I've been doing this. This is my, I think, 14th year as a coach. Been coaching a long time. It felt really routine for me. I know what I'm up against, and just trying to make guys better and make our team better. And I was never worried about winning or losing the game. I never thought we were going to lose the game. I just wanted us to play well and get better. We have 3 things that they got to do, and one of them was let's get better. It was about Maryland tonight. It wasn't about Wilmington, and we got better. So that's really what I was thinking about when I was walking out.
Don and Liz.
Mark, last week we talked about a lot of things that you hadn't been able to get into practice.
Yeah.
How much zone offense have you run?
Not that bad.
And are you concerned? I mean, do you have to find guys to get shots and take good 3-point shots?
Yeah. Yeah, our zone offense has to be better. It wasn't very good against Northwood either. I'm sure Alabama, they have it in their arsenal, so I'm sure we'll see it. Guys didn't shoot the ball particularly well tonight. We were 10 for 20 for 3 against Northwood. I hope I'm saying that right. And tonight we just didn't make shots. We were hitting backboard first and clanging them pretty hard. So hopefully we'll settle down. And as long as we're getting good looks, that's really what I want. I'll have to watch the tape to see if we were getting good looks. Probably weren't as many as I'd like.
One more.
Yeah, kind of with an eye toward next weekend, the 3 games in 4 days. How did you feel on balance tonight? The stamina held up, your use of the walk-ons, was that helpful in the overall picture? Yeah,
I thought we got a little tired there at the end. Barron in foul trouble all night didn't help us. But that's the way it's going to be every night. It's going to be somebody different. So I was really proud of Jonathan Thomas and John Osland. I thought they gave us great minutes and gave us some depth. And we're getting in better shape. And it showed. And it's going to be hard on us. We're going to play 4 games in 8 days. It's not very smart scheduling on our part. But we just what it is. We'll get in better shape and we'll play those guys. We have to play a couple more walk-ons down there. We'll do it. So get through it. And I know you get better in games like that. And there's a lot of things that we did tonight that we really haven't a lot of time to practice. And sometimes it takes games to get better. And 3 games in 4 days, I expect us to improve a tremendous amount down in Puerto Rico. I can't promise any results, but we're going to get a lot better.